Do you ever take anything personal? Well, if you want to know if I do, stick around. Welcome. Mind of McCorkle presents Ask McCorkle, where we dive into current events, give out sage life advice, and answer those burning vampire questions, all from the undead perspective. Today's headline: Unvaccinated Americans are at risk of an aggressive and more dangerous COVID-19 variant. Well, the timing seems a little suspect to me, since the push to get more and more people vaccinated has ramped up, and now there is a more aggressive and dangerous variant of the virus. Of course, I don't study viruses, and I am not an expert. But when I was a people, I was told that viruses mutate and change to adapt. That is why a flu shot every year was recommended, because it was a new strain. So maybe there's a new strain of COVID-19. I just find it a little odd that now they have found a new variant when they just announced that the vaccines are completely safe. And it goes without saying, if you're unvaccinated and are more susceptible to this than if you are vaccinated, you will not be susceptible to this. That is built in to the headline. Of course, I'm all about freedom of choice and being who you are. So if you do not want to get vaccinated, then don't. And if you do want to get vaccinated, then do. If you die from either decision, it was a decision that you made. And that is more important than being susceptible or not. Today's life advice comes from peoplesproblems.org, and I only read the question headline: Is it okay not to moan? And I'm going to assume the questioner is a woman and means during sex. And of course, if that is correct, if my assumption is correct, and you are talking about sex, then I'm going to say, whatever you do during sex, as long as it's consensual, is okay. Sex is intimate. It goes to the very core of who we are, and that expression is basic to each person. So if you want to moan, moan, and if you don't, then don't. If you are embarrassed about your own reactions, then you need to just concentrate on yourself and not worry about your partner. Let them worry about themselves and concentrate on themselves, and you two will have more pleasure and less pressure. It's counterintuitive, but it really does work. So whether you moan or don't moan, whether you move or don't move, make it all about you and what you want, and everything will be much, much better. And today's vampire question: do you, McCorkle, ever take anything personal? Yes, when it affects me personally. As an example, yesterday was Father's Day, It is the roughest day of the year for me because it happens every year, and when I was a people, I was a father. When I was sired as a vampire, my children were killed in front of me, as was my wife. It was part of the psychological mental torture inflicted upon me, and it is a huge reason why I hate all undead. I'm not sure if other vampires care about what happened to them, how they were turned, or what happened to their loved ones. All those that I have met, and when I meet them, I dispose of them. But all those that I have met are remorseless and do not care about anything. However, for some reason, I still do, and I carry it with me. And it makes Father's Day very hard, very, very difficult to deal with. So I do take things personally when it is personal. And that has been it for Ask McCorkle. If you have any questions or would like any life advice, please leave a comment below and I will get to it. Like, share, and subscribe this video and all my stuff. Make me go viral. Check out the links in the description. I have a new website. Check it out. Also, click on the Amazon link, which will take you to the Tools author page, where the book about me, The Hunter Vampire, is listed, as well as the 3 books that I have written, the anti-guru books. Buy them, read them, love them, and I will talk at you again later.